Over the weekend, a group called Operation Patriots certainly saluted the great work of some wonderful veterans who've served our country so well. Jacqueline Vontersch talks to them.
Hi, thank you for joining me. My name is Jacqueline Vontersch, and I'm with WHHI-TV, and I'm joined today by Ron West. Ron West, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jackie.
And you are a member of the...
Operations Patriots FOB, and I am on the advisory board.
Okay, so tell me about what you do and what this organization does.
Well, OPFOB is an organization that supports veterans and first responders all throughout the Lowcountry, and they come from all over the country when they can come on their own. It is no cost to veterans or to first responders to come there and use the facilities. We have a 268-acre plantation where folks can come in, they can spend the night. We have a bunkhouse, we have a cottage, we have a tiny house, we have fishing, we have a skeet range, we have a trap range, we have a rifle range, a pistol range. We're starting our dog training facility here in the very near future.
Dog training?
Dog training for veterans, you know, as a service dog.
Okay.
So we'll be training these dogs. As a matter of fact, J.R. Brown, the founder of Operations Patriots FOB, that was his job in the Marine Corps and his job when he was in Blackwater.
Okay.
So he was a dog handler, and he's a dog trainer. He's a certified dog trainer. As a matter of fact, we have three personnel that are part of OPFOB that are dog trainers. They are capable of doing this. So we're going to have a kennel. We're going to train dogs for veterans and first responders who need that assistance, because we're in the business of preventing suicide in veterans and first responders, and to make awareness in the local communities about the need for the support for our organization so that we can help prevent veteran and first responder suicide.
So what have you found to be the most effective, or what are some of the most common ways you've been able to help?
Peer engagement.
Okay.
Peer engagement with like-minded people. They can come and they can sit, they can go on the property, sit down on the bench with their best buddy. They can talk to each other. They can cry on each other's shoulder if they need to. You know, just let it out. Don't hold it in. You've got to get all this out of your system. Right. And so we found out that through peer engagement with veterans and first responders of like-minded people, that it makes all the difference in the world. And they can come and stay 3 or 4 days, and it doesn't cost them anything. Nothing. It's totally free. That's the best part. It is free. All they have to do is get here. Operation Patriots FOB, original South Carolina.
And that makes me think of what you were saying just a moment ago about how loneliness is such a contributing factor. So you get the community and the family and around it, you're helping prevent that.
Right, and we're part of their family now. Yeah. You know, we are their family. And we want to encourage them to be a part of our family, that we can be there for them anytime, day or night. I don't care. You know, the last thing we say on Saturday mornings before we break our coffee hour is call your battle buddies. Call your battle buddies to make sure they're okay.
Check in.
Yep, and it works, believe me. I met a gentleman from California a couple months ago, was visiting one of my neighbors. His sister was coming to visit. He was a Navy FMF corpsman. That means he served with the Marine Corps. Had PTSD really bad. So now he's on my calendar. I call him every month in California to see how he's doing. And he lights up when we talk. And we just ask each other how you're doing. Are you doing okay? Is there anything you need? Is there anything I can help you with? And that's what it's all about. Call your battle buddies, make sure they're okay.
So what is this event that you guys are holding about?
So tonight, what we're doing, this is one of our biggest fundraisers of the year. So what we do, we are a Lowcountry nonprofit, veteran-run. Our big mission is combating veteran and first responder suicide through outdoor recreation and peer engagement. So building that camaraderie back that a lot of folks who served, whether that was as a first responder or as a veteran, a service member, that they sometimes lose when you make that transition out of the military. So with us being a nonprofit, we're big on fundraising, and so tonight is our biggest fundraiser out ever. The best news about this evening is that we've been sold out for over 2 months now, and so it's a good problem to have as a growing organization.
What has being executive director of OPFOB shown you, done for you that last week?
It's always been the it's always, I will always anchor on if we could give one word to describe OPFOB, it'd be purpose, right? Sometimes that purpose is just for people to show up, build that camaraderie, participate in events. Other times it's to serve. And one of the things is that I worked out in the civilian sector for just a short period of time after I retired. And the purpose I was missing that purpose. There was that sense to serve others, and I just wanted to continue doing that. And it just, we always say there's no coincidences, and so the job was offered to me, and here I am.
I love that. I say that phrase too. There's no such thing as a coincidence. So I love hearing that. All right. Thank you so much. Yes. Ray Stocks, you are a World War II veteran. Are you over 100 years old, or are you 100 years old?
I was 100 years old in April.
So I wanted to ask you what it was like, back in that time for you as a veteran from that era.
Well, I entered the Army Air Corps in 1943 and went to Keystone Field for basic training, and I retired in 1964 as a lieutenant colonel in Albany, Georgia. Albany, as I say. And I met my second wife there, and she was from Beaufort. When I came to Beaufort, I said, we're going there to live. And we've been here now for 55 years.
I mean, I'm just curious. So, for example, the electronics and everything like that has just changed so much. I would love to ask you how that's been for you. And I know the military also has been at the forefront of a lot of technological change. So what's that look like for you? What do you see today that you think about?
It's unbelievable what we have done, of course, B-52s were my last aircraft, but that's still flying. They have 50-some of them still on duty, and it's amazing what they have done to that aircraft, and for it to still be flying in combat aircraft after 50 years is amazing. But I lived through it, and I'm thankful to be here today, and very good to have talked with you. And I think I'll go in and join the rest of them for a delicious meal.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. It was an honor.
Been my pleasure.
Yes.
Good to meet you.
Mine too. Yes.
Okay.
Thanks, Jackie. When we come back, we're going to talk with Tom Reitz of Hilton Head Island. He's a county commissioner, and he hopefully will have answers as to what the county might do next after the defeat of the sales tax referendum. Stay with us.